Dear students, when you come to higher classes, there is a special chapter called Chemical Equilibrium. Why this lesson is there especially, if you look into that, normally you will study any reaction and left hand side you have the reactants, they will combine and form the products on the right hand side. And this is a one-sided reaction, it's a normal chemical reaction. But what is a chemical reaction? What is a chemical equilibrium? A chemical equilibrium means when the reactants on the left hand side, they react to form the products on the right hand side, the products themselves will be reconverted into reactants. And both the forward and backward reactions, which are taking place simultaneously with equal speed. So, in an equilibrium reaction, there is a forward reaction and backward reaction. And this is a chemical equilibrium reaction. But you can ask one question, why this is so important, this chemical equilibrium? If you ask me, I will tell you. All the reactions are not equilibrium reactions. Only a few reactions are equilibrium. But there are two important reactions in our life. One is sulfuric acid formation. The sulfuric acid is formed from sulfur dioxide and oxygen, forming sulfur trioxide, and then with water it will form sulfuric acid. The sulfuric acid is known as king of all chemicals. Why is it called king of all chemicals? Because it will give you hundreds of products. Any country which produces so much of sulfuric acid and utilizes it, it is the richest country in the world. For preparing this sulfuric acid, sulfur dioxide and oxygen must be combined to form sulfur trioxide. But this reaction is a reversible reaction. When you use the reactant, it won't give the product will go back to the reactant. And the scientists were puzzled to get the product. They were not able to get the product because the product is going back to the reactant. Similarly, there is another reaction, fertilizer formation. India or other big countries are depending fully on the agriculture. For agriculture, we need a fertilizer called urea fertilizer. For preparing urea, we need lot of ammonia. What is ammonia? Nitrogen and hydrogen combine to form ammonia. But this reaction is also a reversible reaction. You try to form the product automatically will go back to the reactor. So in this condition, and getting the product is very difficult. Why we are talking more about urea? Because for any crop in the world, we need fertilizers. If you don't use fertilizers, we cannot feed the 820 crore people available all over the world. So we have to feed them. So we need to have fertilizers. For preparing urea, ammonia is needed. For ammonia preparation, nitrogen and hydrogen must be combined, but the reaction is a reversible reaction. So therefore, my dear students and well-wishers, to prepare sulfuric acid, which are king of chemicals, and the reaction is, since the reaction is equilibrium, we have to study how to produce only the product, otherwise we will go back to the reactor. Similarly, to prepare urea and for preparing ammonia, how nitrogen and hydrogen are combined to form ammonia, and we should not allow the reactant to go back to the reactant. So to get the product ammonia to prepare urea, and to get the product sulfur trioxide to prepare sulfuric acid, the industrially very two important reactions, the preparation of ammonia and sulfur trioxide, both are reversible in nature. Therefore, this lesson, chemical equilibrium, is very, very important for bringing lot of product. When the product is more, the industry will flourish. When industry flourishes, lot of business will take place. When lot of business is there, lot of profit is there. When lot of profit is there, the country will flourish. So, please understand the importance of each lesson when you study, and thank you so much.